In the last 30 days, I've taken my handicap from a 12.4 to an 11.0. In this video, I'm going to show you the 5 drills that have been the most helpful in dropping me 1.4 strokes in a single month. Let's get it. Okay, here's drill 1. When I first started working on my handicap, the biggest problem I had in my backswing was bringing my lead arm all the way across my chest like that. It eliminates power opportunity and it just makes it a lot harder to get the swings that you want. This drill is going to help us get our torso back in our backswing. We got to make sure we're rotating our torso. So we'll bring the club up to our trail shoulder and rotate the torso to get into position. Now our lead arm's straight, our trail arm's making a 90-degree angle. And on the downswing, we just want to make sure we're losing the arm wrestle. So that trail arm, when we come down, kind of you're throwing your elbow first and letting your hand just skip under. Otherwise, you're going to come over the top, you're going to pull shots. Just got to make sure you're keeping that down, like you're skipping the rock. So again, bring that club up, rotate, lose the arm wrestle. That's tip number 1. Let's move on to number 2. Okay, drill number 2 is an early extension drill. Early extension is something that almost all golfers, including myself, struggle with a lot. So what early extension is on your downswing, you tend to hump the ball. What I mean by that is your trail hip's coming up to your lead hip instead of your lead hip staying back with your trail hip. So we don't want to be humping. Humping's bad in this scenario. All right, so pretend your butt's against the wall. In your backswing, you feel your trail hip is up against that wall. So when you make your downswing, you got to make sure that your lead hip is coming back to match your trail hip. You don't want the trail hip going up. You want the lead hip going back. What that does is it creates a lot of space between your hips and the ball, and that's going to help you generate more effortless, easy power. So that's tip 2. Let's move on to drill number 3. Okay, this is drill number 3. And the reason my coach gave me this drill is I have a tendency to force my follow through and my arms kind of bend and collapse out of my swing. So this drill helps you let the club take charge of the entire swing. So you want your club head to get the end of the follow through before your arms do. So what we're going to do, if you look at my fingers here, I just have 2 fingers on each hand grabbing the club. So a thumb and an index finger, that's all I've got. Now I'm just going to swing slowly, let the club do the working. So on my backswing, you'll notice my lead arm's straight. On the follow through, my trail arm's straight. You kind of want your follow through to mirror your backswing. So backswing, again, my trail arm's kind of squared up. Follow through, my lead arm's kind of squared up. So it's just mirroring, and that's the feeling you should have every time you swing the golf club. That's drill number 3. Let's check out number 4. Okay, this is drill number 4. It's a club path drill. So this drill is going to help make sure we're bringing the club down straight through the ball as we swing down. All we need is 2 tees. So the first one, we're going to place it just outside the toe of the club, a few inches behind the ball. And the second tee, we're going to do the same thing just inside the heel, a few inches behind the ball. Now we want to add a bit of an angle to make sure the shaft isn't going to catch it. But now when we're swinging, we know that our club's coming straight through on a good club path. So that if we're not hitting a straight shot, we know it's not a path issue, it's a face issue, which we're going to talk about in drill number 5. So once we have our club path figured out and we're coming into the ball straight, if you're still not hitting the ball straight, there's only 2 things that can cause that. Thing number 1 is if your club face is open. When you come through, that ball's going to peel out to the right. Number 2, if your club face is closed, when you're on the straight path, the ball's going to curve out to the left. So what we need to do is make sure the club face is square as we're coming through the ball. Now, if you're consistently, again, if your face is open, that's because your thumbs on your grip are too far forward. Leaves the face open, it's going to slice the ball out to the right. So you need a stronger grip in this scenario. So you're going to rotate your thumbs so they're more behind the club face, behind the grip there. And then when you come through, boom, should go straight. Just boom, right through there. If it's not going straight, if now it's going left, that means you've gone too far. So you need to bring your thumbs back. So rotate that grip so it's a more neutral grip. So that's a little terminology for you. Thumbs back is a strong grip. Thumbs around forward is a weak grip. Stronger grips are going to push the ball more left. Weaker grips are going to push the ball more right. Find the spot that hits it straight. And that's tip number 5. So there you have it. Those are the 5 drills that have helped me build a lot of confidence in my swing over the past month. If any of those helped you, hit that like and subscribe and let me know in the comments, and we'll see you next time.